We're here today with Toronto comic Isabella Campbell.
Hello.
Hi. Hey.
How are you doing, Isabella?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Excited to be here.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool. You look nervous.
Yeah. I'm like shaking right now.
Yeah, I'm nervous
This is
too.
bad.
You're both nervous. Okay, so you're also roommates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you're both
Currently living in Isabella's mom's house.
In one room.
in one room.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you share a bed?
Yep.
Yeah. It's a pretty small bed, but it's fine,
Yeah.
right?
You get some cuddle time in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of pushing each other off. Mostly me pushing her off, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it a twin size or a
Is twin a double?
no? Double's a double.
The double.
Double's a queen.
There's a
Double's queen.
Oh no.
no. Double's
I
a
don't think
double.
So
No,
Queen
yeah.
is a queen.
No. Okay. There's
Is a full and a double are the same thing?
yes.
okay, let's think this through.
There's a twin.
Yes.
It's maybe not that. Twin
It's-
is a single.
Why
Both
are
the
we-
same.
I think twin is twin sized. And
Do you know a lot of beds?
I thought about this before because it's kind of confusing. Twin, I'm pretty sure, is the same size as a single, maybe a little bit longer or maybe a little bit shorter.
oh,
It's probably upsetting to someone at home who knows more
Yeah.
about math.
someone's getting really, really,
Really
upset
good.
at home right now about that.
But this
probably
would
like-
be a good time for an ND sponsorship. Use the code TTTC
TTTTTTC.
to get $50 off.
$1,000 off.
Yeah, $1,000.
Cool. That's awesome. Isabella is a comedian in Toronto here.
We're in a sketch duo together.
Yes.
Wait, I did not know about this.
You didn't?
You
No.
We've had 4 performances, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've all been really good,
Yeah.
but they're unique. They're one-time only type of
Yeah.
viewings.
Okay,
Never
what does that
double
mean?
up.
You have to go into that.
We write the day of,
Yeah.
even
Okay.
if we know like 4 months ahead of time.
Oh, perfect. It's one of those.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's always really, it's fun. It's weird. though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
High stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her brother gave us our sketch name, which is I'm Coke and She's Cola.
It's called I'm Coke and She's Cola.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
We don't know who's who.
You guys are like Cardi B of the sketch.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good credit, even though like we don't do it very often.
Yeah. It's
fun.
just It's an honor. It's an honor when people ask us.
Yeah.
And we're always a little bit shocked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's in the early stages. You
Yeah.
guys are gonna blow up.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to called I'm Ola and she's Olo?
Oh, granola.
Okanola. Oh my god.
I think it's time for a rebrand. I like that a
Oh,
lot.
canola. That sounds so cool.
Okanola. Can we?
Yeah. What even is that? It's cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
It's kind of like Okanola.
Frank and Oak?
Oakenfort?
Oak Frank?
Yeah.
Both of those.
Yeah, because they're like sister and brothers, right?
Oh.
I think. I don't.
Frank and Oak.
We're name dropping a lot of
Oakenfort.
brands right now.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a bleep them all out.
Oh, Oak and Frank.
I like Okanola best.
I like
better.
Okanola a lot.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. What's a serious
You heard it
consideration?
here first. It's the birth of
Yes.
Okanola, the
Yes.
sketch duo.
Yes, thank
That's
you
gonna
so
take
much.
the nation by storm. That's exciting. And I feel like I'm interviewing you both now. Even
Yeah, I
though
know. I'm like,
Jordan's just sitting very contentedly waiting for me to say something next.
that's true. So we went to Humber. Do you have any
Oh,
questions about that?
how did you like Humber?
If you liked it.
Yeah. I feel bad for hijacking this.
That's okay.
Please be my guest.
No, you are the guest.
No, please, you be our guest. You be my host. Be my co-host.
Yeah.
Be my co-host.
Okay, I will.
Okay, thank you.
So how did you find Humber?
Did you do a Google search or
It honestly just fell into my lap.
it fell into your lap?
That's not what I heard.
What?
What did you hear?
What did you hear
Did I just-
about?
I heard that maybe you wanted to go to a different school.
Oh, sort of. I was like either gonna go to Ryerson or I was gonna take a year off. Like I didn't really know because I went to an art school nearby here actually, and I was like, I want to be like an actress. But then I just
But then you fell into comedy.
yeah, I guess so. I actually didn't really watch stand-up or anything beforehand, but I liked doing sketches and stuff. So then my friend, she's like, let's apply to this together, like at Humber. And I was like, okay. And then I got in and I was like, I'm just going to roll with it. She ended up going to U of T for philosophy and probably doing a lot better than I am, but like, I'm so happy I went.
Good. That's awesome. So that's what kind of got you started in comedy?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
so-
really cool.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you again.
You're welcome again.
It's so weird for me. These are some of my, where's the camera?
There's 3.
Look into everyone while you say it, each sentence.
Nah, I'm being weird, but these are some of my greatest friends you're listening to right now. And it's freaking me out.
Are you gonna cry?
I don't know. I might.
Jordanne cries a lot.
Yes, I know. It's awesome.
Oh, it's the best.
It's so fascinating to watch.
Yeah, because it's not just like crying about sad things.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm overwhelmed with an emotion.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, it's a lot.
So each time at the Fuck Girls podcast, we bring a dating rule that we've come up with. Today, our dating rule is always have an abortion.
Always.
Always.
Sick.
Because, you know, we like to be, we just like to go straight for it.
Yeah.
And that's what this show is about.
Yeah, I fuck with
You
that.
can't be called Fuck Girls and not be
Not
pro
ha-
always abortion.
Not have lots of abortions.
Tons.
Like, are you really a fuck girl if you don't have an abortion?
No.
No,
No.
that's
true.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah. I could like see like a fuck boy, like the lifestyle being like proudly like going to get an abortion. Like they'd be like, fuck it, man. Like I'm getting another abortion today.
Yeah.
And
Oh
the dudes
yeah.
would be like, fuck dude, sick. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Fuck dude, fuck boy, sick.
Yeah.
Well, it's great. I mean, it's better for the environment. There's already so many kids in the world.
We're totally overpopulated.
If you decide to be a fuck girl mom, then you can adopt.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
It's really a good morally like righteous thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think so.
Yeah, I agree. And like, and you get like drugs out of it, you know? Like,
Like during
Like
because you get
painkillers?
painkillers
Yeah.
during the process, right?
yeah.
And yeah, we are 100% on board with painkillers.
Yeah.
And
But only taken like
only take
when
it
you need it.
When you need
No.
it.
And
But like when you need, well, I guess I shouldn't say it, but I mean, you can take painkillers for easy, small muscle and joint pain.
Yeah.
So,
That's true. Like Tylenol.
Yeah, so we kind of always need
Are,
a little.
We're always
Yeah.
a little bit having an abortion.
I guess if you
honestly, so insightful.
yeah. If you're always drinking and always smoking and doing bad, none, no hard feelings, but doing bad things to your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always kind of doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah. There's a logic to this
Yeah.
that
There's a lot of layers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
that
know?
we haven't necessarily
Uh,
explained.
Not enough people have intellectual conversations about abortion like this.
Yeah. There's a higher purpose.
Yeah, well, we're all for women's right to choose, and also we're facing an overpopulation crisis, which
Yeah, it's insane if you really read up on it. You know, so I think
also I could never have a baby because it would fuck up my back. So I have
Oh,
scoliosis, so I have really bad back problems.
Oh,
So if I
gosh.
had that extra weight in the form of another human thing and placenta, I heard placenta weighs a ton.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
We're like,
I'm like hanging off your every word right now. I don't believe anything you tell me.
But yeah, that would truthfully, it would ruin my back.
Yeah.
So that's actually like a real reason that I have for why I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to birth
Wow.
children out of myself.
I don't even have back problems, but I watched the last Twilight movie or the second last one, and she breaks her back giving birth. And it
What?
you hear it crack and stuff,
Ew.
and it scares me to death.
yeah.
But there's a whole different circumstance there. but
right.
still-
She's birthing a half vampire.
but yeah, but still, it's scary.
Is that not what all births are?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
kind of
just-
is.
Yeah,
Because the vampire baby's like eating her from the inside out.
yeah.
But that's what all babies do.
Yeah.
I know a girl who had a twin and she ate it in the womb.
The
No,
twin ate the womb?
really?
She ate it.
She ate
The
her
twin,
twin?
did, or the girl
No,
you know?
the girl
The
that
girl I
was
know.
alive
Yeah.
ate her twin.
Yeah, and her mouth is big, so that's what I always
Oh.
think when I look at it. Like,
Sorry, I thought you meant the girl you knew had twins in her,
And she ate
then
them?
She ate one of them.
Ugh.
Like her body ate it.
Or she had it and then she
Ew.
ate.
Ew. Ew.
I'm sorry, but this is what this podcast is.
Eating your own children.
I think it's better for the environment
It's
if you.
a spider thing, right? No.
But that's really scary. So she has kind of large cheeks. What?
I don't know.
Is that what you said?
No, because you said that she has a large.
She's a large mouth.
Oh,
I was
we
so
thought
like-
you meant cheeks.
Yeah.
I mean, mouth. Okay,
She's
yeah.
a big mouth, lots of teeth, and that's all I think about when I look at her.
Right.
Wow.
I know.
I remember when I was in high school. I was just finishing high school, and I really wanted to have a kid then.
Really?
And I was like, I want to have a baby. I want to get pregnant. I want to have a baby. And part of the reason was I wanted to like give the baby to either my aunt and my uncle who can't have
Oh,
children,
that's really sweet.
or to my grandma who was like, "Give me a baby," and I'd be like,
my
"Ah."
That's like
And then
super selfless.
I don't know. It's kind of messed up logic reasoning there. And then I was like, after a while, I realized that that was a weird thing to do, to have a child just so your grandma can be happy about it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because she was
God.
always like, why won't you have children? And I was like, ugh, fine, I'll have one. But you take care of it.
That's crazy.
So then I decided against it because I was like, this is a bad idea.
Yeah. Just get her a dog.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I mean, she has a bird.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
grandma has a bird too, and they just died. They were lovebirds and they died together.
What?
Oh.
My grandma has a lovebird too.
Oh wow, is that a grandma thing?
I think so, yeah.
I think this is the second episode we're talking about lovebirds.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well-
That's another, yeah.
Love birds. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like inevitable that we'll talk
It
about a very specific type of bird at least once in our
Yeah.
podcast.
So this is the segment where we're talking about lovebirds. Anyone you know have any?
So we also ask our guests to bring in their own dating rule.
I think I got one.
Okay.
It's like I can expand on it, you know, but like they just gotta be like good with me, you know? They just gotta like be okay to roll with the punches, really like let me do my own thing, you know? They gotta like accept me for who I am, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I like, you know, if I get too drunk and I whiz the bed a bit, you know, they gotta be okay with that. You
It's
know?
a very specific example.
Yeah, that was like I really I had a hard time choosing choosing between the two, and I just thought I'd like
Just
bring it
put-
together.
Yeah, you just put a nice blanket over.
Yeah,
the
it's
one
just
that you
it's a
wanted.
big thing, you know. Like everyone does it, right?
Yeah.
You like,
Yeah, no, we do it.
yeah, everyone does
All the
it,
time.
You know,
We pee the bed, and all of our listeners pee the bed, but you can get a new mattress at it.
Indeed.com. $6,000 off your first
Yeah.
purchase.
yeah, it's like that, you know,
Yeah.
and get me a new mattress for it, and yeah. Or if and then something more easy if I don't answer my phone for a couple days,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, you guys would actually not get along at all.
Why?
Because she doesn't like to respond to messages.
I like phone calls.
Yeah, and you like to send messages.
Oh, I love to send messages.
Yeah, it just gives me anxiety for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. I think that's a great rule, though, for someone to accept you for who you are. I think that's, I think
Yeah.
that is an
and
actual.
that will happen.
What?
And
That
yeah.
will- that
It
will
hasn't
happen.
happened yet, but like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're still young.
Yeah.
But it happens. It happens. I mean, not just in romantic relationships, but in friendships as well. You have those friendships where you feel a lot more like the person accepts you for everything that you are.
Yeah. Which is important. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when there's less friction between, like, when you feel less friction with a person. I don't know. I feel like the best way to tell how you feel about someone is like the feeling you have after you leave them.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I judge. Like, if I'm not sure about a relationship, friendship or otherwise, I just think, like, how do I feel after?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Like if I like leave a hangout session with a friend, or like if I'm like out with a guy and I like just like exhale, like it's like, oh, I'm happy to like be able to breathe now. It's not a good thing, you know.
No.
You should be able to breathe the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
breathing's
know?
so important.
Breathing is really important in like in every way,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to feel like dread after I leave, or like anxiety about if I said something right and if they took something right, you know. It's just like you gotta like roll with the punches.
Yeah.
I'm saying a lot of like, is it idioms or like metaphors or like sayings really fast,
That's okay.
cliches, you know, but
Yeah.
No, cliches are cliches for a reason.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, like, I like a cliche on a guy, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, the last couple of guys I've like hung out with or whatever, they're cliches in their own sense, you know? Like, cliche bad boy. It's hilarious. Like, I'm kind of like laughing at it the whole time, you know? But they're very earnest about it, and like, I don't know if I'm attracted to it or I just think it's really funny, you know?
Yeah.
They're not like funny people, but they are funny.
Yeah.
They're a cliche of what they are, sort of thing.
Yeah.
At least how they present themselves.
Exactly. Like, their
Yeah.
disposition is a big cliche.
Yeah.
I'm really attracted to that.
It's very entertaining.
It's really funny, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh, what's your favorite cliche?
I like the bad boy cliche, you know, like, but it's like the good bad boy, you know,
The good bad boy?
Yeah, like I don't know if I should say this, but the last guy I was kind of seeing, he's like rides a motorcycle, he like went to jail for like hitting his sister's like ex-boyfriend.
Oh no.
Stuff like that. It's just like that, but I just like the one he's telling me it and he's just like getting deep, like I'm laughing the whole time, but like it just looks like I'm smiling, but I feel bad. Yeah, just like stuff like that. It's really like entertaining to me.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, society tells them to, or like to be that way,
Yeah.
and they are, you know.
Well, yeah, there's something about cliches or stereotypes where like you reinforce it by like just through societal expectations. Where you're
Exactly.
like, oh, I'm supposed to be this way.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You like, have you ever had someone like treat you a certain way, like and then you act more that way?
Oh,
yeah.
Definitely.
When has that happened?
Well, I'm gonna sound bad, but like when people like say like, "Oh, like you're so nice," and then you're like, "Thank you,
Yeah,
you're so awesome."
Yes. Yeah.
You like go crazy.
Can I get that for you?
Yeah.
What? I don't know. Something.
You need want my hand? Just like go wild with like niceties.
Yeah.
You know. But it also like works the opposite way. Like if like if like a parent or like a step parent who's like, "Oh, you're so messy. You don't do this," then you're like, yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
I just like defy it, you know.
Yeah.
Just I get that for sure. Yeah.
Definitely. I forget. What is our next segment again?
Our next segment is called "Would You Date Them?"
Oh yes! Oh my gosh, I love this one.
So we're gonna play a clip from a movie that was
Oh.
sourced from the internet, and then you're gonna hear it with your magic. Sorry, I don't know why I said magic. Just put those headphones on.
They are magical headphones, though.
These magical headphones.
You
Ooh.
have to say an incantation when you put them on.
I just say an enchantish.
Like a you have to say an incantish mantra. Incantish montish.
What is
We just made those words up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome so much. Are you ready?
So we're gonna play this. You can feel free to respond at any point. There's
Okay.
some breaks in there, and then afterwards you can tell us if you would date them.
If I would date them, okay.
Yeah. Ready?
We live in a cynical world. A cynical world. And we work in a business of tough competitors.
To tell you if I would date them now?
I love you. You complete me.
Okay, that's it.
So who is that from, Jordan?
That was Toby Maguire from the movie Toby Maguire.
Uh-huh.
I think that's what it's called.
Really?
Really?
Is that
Or
like-
is it Jerry Maguire?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's Toby Maguire?
Spider-Man?
Who are you?
Okay, so that was Jerry Maguire. How do you feel about him?
Like, I don't know. It's a lot of zeal behind that, you know?
Uh-huh.
It just sounds like part of me is like, yeah, but part of me is just like, I don't know. I have like the heebie-jeebies a bit right now.
Oh, yeah?
You don't like the intenseness.
Yeah, like, you know, it's really intense, and I just like
Mm-hmm.
imagine them like gripping my face really hard and doing that, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like, ah.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a little bit scared, but
It's
I think
too much too soon?
too much too soon. I kind of like the idea of it, but I don't think personally I would probably like laugh and kind of spit out when I laugh, you
Yeah.
know, It
And
would just
vomit?
be- yeah,
Like,
just a little bit. Yeah,
I'm
would-
scared.
I vomit very easily, and I would
Yeah.
just like kind of like just dribble down my chin. You know? And
Oh,
I-
so like a classy vomit.
yeah, classy vomit. Then I'm like, oh, sorry.
Like really cute?
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, I suck it back up.
So like lick off all your fingers.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, and then so long answer short, I would vomit and eat it again.
And then what if he said, I accept that?
I would say accept that, and I wouldn't say it back.
Wait, what? If he said, I accept that you did that.
Oh, if he said that, then I'd be like, marry me today.
Yeah.
You know, that's like another thing.
Oh.
Things that have orifices.
So in that case, if he had said that, you'd be down?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If afterwards, if he said, I accept you puking when I said that, I would, and a heartbeat, yeah.
You should puke on every first date.
Yeah. That's a good
I
idea.
actually did once.
You did?
You did?
Yeah.
Oh no, why?
I love that.
It was in Montreal. I went out with a boy and we went drinking in the park, and it was a percentage of wine or beer that I was not expecting. So like I thought it was gonna be, you know, traditional, say like 5.0
Yeah.
or like 12 or whatever, but it was like, you know, 6 or 14 sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, I see.
Beer to
Yeah.
wine ratio. And we ended up going back to my place, and oh god, this is such a bad story, but we ended up going back to the Airbnb where I was staying at with a bunch of other friends, and I was very drunk, and it was during the Montreal Fringe Festival there, and so I was there with like the crew that I was working with, and we were making out, and then I just vomited.
In his mouth?
No. No.
Like a bird.
No. But it was awful because it was just like I just like turned on the other side of the bed and like vomited everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And and then my roommates came home and they were like, you know, we just met this guy, he has to leave. And I was like, no, I love him. And they were like, no, we don't know him, so, and you're very intoxicated, so we're gonna ask him to leave. And I was like, you know, at the time I was upset, but like now obviously I'm like, that's very nice of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that he would want to see me ever again, but he was like, no, yeah, that's cool, I do that all the time. Because he's an alcoholic, so yeah. So he was like, I totally, yeah. So he was like, I get it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you talked to him since?
Yeah, I mean, not anymore, but yeah, we did, he was my Montreal love for a bit, where, not really, but, you know, just like a hookup, I guess. Montreal hookup for a bit, still super awe, where, like, whenever I was in town, like, we would hook up sort of thing, but yeah.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
That gives me hope.
Yeah, really? Oh, good.
I sound sad and disgusting.
No.
No, it's cool though. It's like that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, you're like being honest about it so that you won't like there's not gonna be like a point where someone's like, wait, what? You know?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, this is what I've showed you from the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. 100%.
I think it's time for my favorite segment.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So this segment is called Rate My Kiss.
Uh-huh.
No, it's called Rate My Kiss. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm going to do some like kissy noises. And so you're going to rate it, but because we're a no judgment zone, we're not going to use traditional numeric or alphabetized rating systems.
Love it.
Or even star systems. We're going to use a rating system that we make up. So that's very unique to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be
Ear to ear.
ear to ear. Okay, so
Like
the rating
smile?
system. No.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like,
Ear to
whatever that
ear.
means to you. Jordan just thought of it. It's so ear to ear. How would you rate this kiss? Okay? Take that to mean what it means,
Okay.
you know, in your brain.
Okay.
Okay, so this kiss is a frog kissing a little bird.
Ooh, cross species.
Cross species. Okay, ready?
Cross species.
Cross species. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready. My jaw literally just dropped.
God.
Do you like that one?
I loved it.
That was fucking
I'm so proud
awesome.
of you.
I would give that honestly like so say my left ear,
Yeah.
it just feathers across my face.
Feathers across your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then hits me right at my temple. Like that was like not I'm not gonna use 9 out of 10, but like it was awesome.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
and I really like that sound, you know, like the
Yeah.
kind of thing. And then that was great.
That was really good.
That was really
Oh,
I
good.
didn't
Cool.
know you could do such a good frog.
Wait,
It's all I'm gonna do from now on.
wait. I'm gonna give. Oh, you didn't say fog?
Frog.
Oh, I was just imagining like a fog kissing a bird.
Oh.
But that was still
Wow.
really good. And now that I know it's a frog, 100% right ear to ear. That was great.
Oh,
There you go.
yes, I got it right ear to ear.
That's awesome.
That's the best rating I could have ever gotten.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
That makes me really happy.
Yeah, it was really good. Okay, I think that's time for goodbye.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, but that's it.
Jordan's
Ta-ta,
calling
bitch.
it. She's saying ta-ta.
But thank you so much for coming on, Isabella.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for being our guest. Thank you for being my co-host.
Thanks for being my co-host. Sorry, I kind of ditched you there.
That's okay. It happens.
I just like to play on the other side of the coin for a little while.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say other side of the tracks.
I didn't know what I was gonna say.
It was a wild card of what you were gonna say.
Yeah, but we gotta do our best high five ever.
Oh yes. Okay. So now we're gonna do. Oh wait. Also, don't forget. I just wanted to say one thing before we do our best high five ever. We'll be coming out with our newest episode of our web series of the same title, Fuck Girls series. In the next few weeks, it'll be episode 4 of the first season.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're really excited. Okay, now we're gonna do our best high five ever. Which we'll just do it.
Yeah,
Ready?
Am I a part of it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
of
No,
course.
you're part of it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay. Oh, that actually felt good.
Yeah.
It was like a storm.
Yeah.
It was a storm of a high
30
five.
different directions. I like
Isabella
that.
just like our hands right now.
Exactly.
If you know what that means. Like
Yeah.
steamrolled our hands, but like in a really good way.
Yeah.
It was like what I wish a car accident would feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and-
Yeah. Like the perfect car accident
Yeah,
for sure.
where you're like okay, but you like experience it.
Yeah, and then you
know?
get to be taken care of for a while.
Yeah, and people
Yes.
like post on your Facebook wall.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thanks so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye.